Hey everyone, welcome to this video. I'm Laura123 and this is going to be a new book haul video. So yeah, in this video I'm going to show you some new books that I've got and tell you about them, and hey, hopefully give you some ideas for books that you'll want to read yourself. So if you enjoy watching, which I hope you do, please click like, comment, share and please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Oh, and don't forget to smash that notification bell to all notifications, then you can see when I've uploaded new videos and also when I'm doing live streams. So before we get started, I just want to show you my sweatshirt because I'm loving this. It is Nightmare Before Christmas. It's Jack and Sally. There we go. I got it on eBay and I'm just like, I'm super loving it. I just wanted to show you that because yeah, it's really cool. Anyway, so some of these books are from the local library and some of these books I've purchased. So yeah, there's a real kind of mix here. Also in this video, I will be showing you and telling you about my current read, which, oh my god, I'm super duper loving. So yeah, let me know in the comments section down below what you are currently reading and if you're enjoying it or not, and also if there's like any new books coming out that you're excited for. I love reading your comments. Okay, so I'm putting my glasses on. Now don't laugh. If someone says don't laugh, the obvious reaction is they're gonna laugh, but anyway, try not to laugh. There we go, it's a bit better. These are my glasses. Yeah, long story, won't go into it. Basically they broke and this side here has got duct tape on it, rainbow coloured duct tape. Really, I should have just got kind of grey to go with the other colour, but you know, no, that'd be too boring and normal. So I've gone for a nice rainbow duct tape. Anyway, because like, you know, it's expensive to get new frames and these are fine. To be fair, I wouldn't go out in these. They're literally for at home. But like, I have got another pair of glasses that I used to kind of, you know, go out with that look normal. But these are fine for indoors and maybe I'm just setting off a trend. What do you think? Anyway, so there we go. All right, so let me show you these books. As I say, some of them are from the library. And some I've either got in charity shops, eBay, Waterstones and Sainsbury's actually. So where should we start? I don't know. Okay, well let's start with the theme of my sweatshirt, Jack and Sally Nightmare Before Christmas. So I picked this book up on eBay and it's called Long Live the Pumpkin Queen and it's by Shea Earnshaw. And it is, of course, based on the characters from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So here's the story, right? I'd never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas film. Like, all them years, I could have watched it. I didn't, because I don't know, I just didn't think it'd be my cup of tea, and I thought it looked a bit weird and creepy. I just never watched it. Until a few weeks ago, and we watched it, me and Nathan, my fiance, for those of you that know here. We watched it on Disney Plus, and oh my god, I am literally obsessed with it. Like, I can't get enough of it. I love the film. I want to watch it again at Christmas time as well because, like, I just love it so much. But yeah, I've now got completely obsessed with all things Nightmare Before Christmas. Hence this, and yeah, this as well. So I found out there was a new book, and it was based on the characters, obviously Jack and Sally. And I just thought it'd be really cool to check it out. And I kind of want to go into it with an open mind. Like, I don't want to read the back. Normally I read the backs and find out. I don't really want to know anything. I just want to kind of go into it. So I don't want to sort of say what it's about. But all I know is it's about Jack and Sally. And it says, Jack and Sally are truly meant to be, or are they? They better not break up, Jack and Sally. I would be very, very sad. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. And what I'm going to do, I am going to watch the film again. As I say, obsession. And then after that, I'll read the books. I'll be in that kind of zone of it. So, yeah, long live the Pumpkin Queen. So I got that one. The next book I want to show you, I got in Sainsbury's. So, you know how it is. You're going for your groceries, you know, you're going for milk, bread, cheese, etc. End up with a book. So I just keep looking at this duct tape on my glasses. It looks so ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, so I went in food and drink. Come out of a book, but this one I just really like the look of it. So it's called Murder on the Christmas Express. Sounds a little bit familiar to something else. It's by Alexandra Benedict, but yeah, I love the Christmassy cover. And underneath the dust jacket It is bright red, as you can see, which I like, red and gold. And inside, there's like a little kind of picture of like the map of the train, which I think is pretty cool. So this is a cozy mystery thriller. It says, all aboard for murder on the Christmas Express. In the early hours of Christmas Eve, the sleeper train to the Highlands is derailed, along with the festive plans of its travellers. But that is only the beginning of their problems. When the body of one of the passengers is discovered in the locked room of her cabin, ooh, all the evidence points to murder. With the train stuck in the snow in the middle of nowhere, it's up to former Met Detective Ros Parker to find the killer before they strike again. As the countdown to Christmas and their rescue begins, Ros discovers that there are many secrets on board this train and many passengers with motives for murder. Murder. That was my attempt at doing a Scottish accent. Murder. Murder. No. As a killer stalks the carriages, who will be the next to die, and will any of them get home for Christmas alive? So yeah, I just think that sounds really good fun, and I really want some Christmassy reads. You've got the little train on the cover there. It says 18 passengers, 7 stops, 1 killer. So yeah, I thought, get some Christmas books. I don't want all my books in December to be Christmassy themed, but I do like to have a few Christmassy themed books, and Hanukkah as well, because, you know, you got to have Christmas and Hanukkah books. So yeah, I thought that'd be cool to have like a cozy mystery kind of Christmas book. All right, well, let's go with another Christmas book here. So this one, I was really happy. I found this in a charity shop for £3.50. What a bargain. And this literally looks in such good condition. It's a hardback, and I don't think it's new or anything, but it does look in really, really good condition, and a hardback, as I say. And it's Christmas at the Island Hotel by Jenny Colgan. So a little while ago, I read The Christmas Bookshop by the same author. And oh my God, I absolutely freaking loved it. It was super cute, super Christmassy, super sweet. Love the characters. Love the fact that it was about a bookshop. I love reading books about books in some way. So I honestly, I'll give it a 5-star on Goodreads. I absolutely loved it. And this one, as I say, is another Christmassy vibe book. But yeah, look at that cover. It's so cute. I'd had this on my radar actually, because once I'd finished reading that one, The Christmas Bookshop, I looked up to see any other books that she'd done, the author, and I saw this one, and this was one of them that I was like, oh, you know, if I see that, I'll get it. And I just literally saw it in the charity shop, so I was like, that's a result. It's under the dust jacket. Oh, do you know what? I've only just seen this. I kid you not. I did not know this was under here. Look under the dust jacket. Oh, wow. That is absolutely beautiful. I love that. I love that element of surprise when you lift off a dust jacket and you see something like that. Sometimes they're just plain and boring, but then you get something like that. Super cute. Oh, I'm quite excited now. That's really made me happy. But yeah, this is supposed to be really Christmassy and festive and sweet. It says, on the tiny Scottish island of Muir, I hope I said that properly, Muir, Christmas preparations are even more hectic than usual. Flora Mackenzie's worried about her brother. Finland hasn't got over the death of his partner, Colton, and Flora thinks he needs a project. The Rock. The rambling, disused hotel on the tip of the island was Colton's passion project before he died. With Flora's help, Finland is going to get the hotel up and running in time for Christmas, transforming it into a festive haven of crackling log fires, delicious food. But running a hotel they're about to discover is not that easy, especially when their motley staff includes a temperamental French chef, a spoilt Norwegian kitchen boy who can't peel a potato without mutilating his own hand, and a painfully shy kitchen assistant who blushes when anyone speaks to her. Can they pull it together in time for the big opening? Yeah, I think they can. If they don't, it'd be a bit of a rubbish ending. But yeah, it's just really good fun for Christmas, and if it's anything like the Christmas Bookshop, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna enjoy it. So that's that. Do you know what? Let's go with this one here, because this has got kind of Christmassy vibe as well. So this one is a middle grade. I tend not to read that many middle grades anymore, because for me, like, I just find them a little bit too young. I mean, I'm 43 at the end of the day. But like YA are fine. because I find that a lot of YA books are kind of wrote a little bit older, and I think a lot of adults do read YA nowadays. It's like a cool, trendy thing to read YAs and stuff, but for middle grade, for me, I do find it a little bit of a struggle sometimes because it's really, really young. So yeah, I don't pick that many out these days, but I do pick out the odd few if I'm really drawn to them, if I like the sound of the story, or if I like a certain author, that kind of thing. So they have to be special middle grades for me to, you know, want to buy them. This one is the Waterstones exclusive edition, and I'm going to show you why. Look at this sprayed edge. I mean, come on. Look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. So this is the Very Merry Murder Club, and it's by Serena Patel and Robin Stevens. I've read a few other books by Robin Stevens and absolutely love them. So this is like a little collection of winter mysteries. So it says 13 winter mysteries. Join the frosty foul play. Just brilliant. And look at this super cute cover as well. Absolutely adorable. And at the back, look at that. All the snow. You've got just, oh, everything. Like, I just love this. You know, am I judging it, you know, like judge a book by its cover? Possibly. But I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a cute little read, and there's little stories. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. It says catnapping, crazy heists, suspicious Santas, and Scrabble games, frost fairs and fancy dress. Join the Very Merry Murder Club and put your detective skills to the test with these fiendishly fun and festive mysteries. So yeah, I think it's gonna be really good fun. So yeah, and look at that. Come on, just look, so pretty, so pretty. And that is, as I say, the Waterstones exclusive. And also this book is their book of the month, children's book of the month. Okay, right. So next book I want to show you. Where should we go next? Let's go with this one here. So I got this on eBay. I mean, it is a little bit battered, which, you know, it's fine. It's okay. It's quite an old book. And it is Francis Pascal's Sweet Valley Confidential. And this happens basically 10 years on from when the book's finished and stuff. So when I was a kid, I absolutely loved Sweet Valley High and Sweet Valley Kids as well. I think I read a few of the Sweet Valley universities, but like Sweet Valley High were my main thing. I read pretty much every one of them. And yeah, I used to watch the show as well. I didn't like the show as much as the books, I think, but I still enjoyed it. But yeah, Jessica and Elizabeth are twins, and, you know, the books are all about their lives and their dramas with their friends and romances and different things like that. And it says here, haven't you ever wondered what happened when Elizabeth and Jessica grew up? So yeah, I'm really excited. And you can even see on the back there, like the picture of them, like, and there, obviously, they look older, but like, I don't know, it's just so weird. Like, I'm really excited to read this, but I'm not, because I've heard kind of mixed reviews on it, but I don't know, it will be cool to read it and to kind of find out what happened to the girls. For me, I was always team Jessica. She was a little bit more of a rebel, and I liked Elizabeth, obviously, but I don't know, Jessica had that extra sass, which I quite liked. So yeah, it's Sweet Valley, like, it's exciting. So as I say, it's been 10 years since the Wakefield twins graduated from Sweet Valley High, and a lot has happened. For a start, Elizabeth and Jessica have had a falling out of epic proportions after Jessica committed the ultimate betrayal, and this time it looks like Elizabeth will never be able to forgive her. Ooh, what happened? What happened? Suddenly, Sweet Valley isn't big enough for the two of them, so Elizabeth has flown to New York to immerse herself in a lifelong dream of becoming a serious reporter, leaving a guilt-stricken Jessica contemplating the unthinkable life without her sister. Despite the distance between them, the sisters are never far from each other's thoughts. Jessica longs for forgiveness, but Elizabeth can't forgive her twins' duplicity. Have I said that right? Duplicity? Yeah. Uncharacteristically, there we go. She decides the only way to heal her broken heart is to get revenge. Always the good twins, always the good twin, the one getting her headstrong sister out of trouble. Elizabeth is now about to turn the tables. Yeah, I can't wait. I love Sweet Valley High. It's gonna be so weird to kind of just go back with the girls, and I wonder if like some of the old like cast are in it, like Bruce, Patman, and Lila, and yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be cool. So that is that. I picked this one up from the library. Apparently this is on Netflix, a Netflix series. I don't know. We've only just got Netflix back because we didn't have it for a while, but we've got it back now, which is good. So if I like the book, maybe I can watch the series. So this sounds really dark. This is a YA. It's called Devil in Ohio, and it's by Daria Politin, however you say that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if this is going to be a bit too dark for me, but we'll see. We'll see. So it says, when 15-year-old Jules Mathis comes home from school to find a strange girl sitting in her kitchen, her psychiatrist mother reveals that May is one of her patients at the hospital and will be staying with their family for a few days. But soon, May is wearing Jules's clothes, sleeping in her bedroom, oh God, edging her out of her position on the school paper and flirting with Jules's crush. And May has no intention of leaving. Then things get weird because Jules discovers that May is a survivor of the strange cult that's embedded in a nearby town. And the cult will stop at nothing to get May back. So I love books with like a cult vibe. I don't know what it is. I find it so interesting and intriguing when there's cults in books. I've never been in a cult, and I wouldn't be in a cult. But like, I don't know, I just find it really interesting. This sounds super creepy and dark. And as I say, it is apparently a series on Netflix as well. So we'll see if I like the book. I will give the series a go. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to show you now is my current book, but also a couple of books with it because it is a trilogy. Now, I've got to remember what order these are in. Hold on. I don't want to give myself any spoilers. So I think it's that one, and that one. Okay. I'm thinking this is the correct order. Let me just check on this book as well. Sorry about this. Not very professional. This one doesn't say it. Oh, anyway, I'm just going to go with this order. I think it's this order. So these are all by Laura Sebastian. And it's the Ash Princess Trilogy. Got them all from the library. I've wanted to read this series for a while because I absolutely love Laura Sebastian. I love her writing, and I knew she'd done this trilogy. I knew it was really popular and stuff, and I just really wanted to kind of get back into a fantasy genre. A lot of my books recently have been horror kind of thing, and I just feel like I wanted some fantasy thrown in to my mind. And hey, what best to do with a trilogy, you know, keeping in that world for a few books. So this is Ash Princess. I've got Lady Smoke and Ember Queen. So they are the other two. So this is the one I'm currently reading. And so I don't want to read the backs of these or anything because it will give me spoilers. Apart from you, it will give me spoilers. So I'll put those over here. But this one, I'm really, really loving it. It's so good. I'm currently on page 223. So I'm just looking about halfway there, pretty much. So yeah, this is, as I say, YA fantasy. It says, in a land without a queen, the princess must rise. And can I just really quickly say, like, the American versions of these covers are so much better. Like, I've seen them on Goodreads and stuff, the pictures, and they're far better. Like, our English versions, like, it's a bit boring. Like, I don't know, the American versions are really, really nice, and these are just a bit meh. But, you know, it is what it is. I've only got them from the library anyway. I'm not keeping them, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, so it says, the queen you are meant to be, the land you are meant to save, and the throne you are meant to claim. Theodosia, hope I've said that right, Theodosia was 6 when her mother, the Fire Queen, was murdered before her eyes. 10 years later, Theo has learned to survive under the relentless abuse of the invading Kaiser and his court as the ridiculed Ash Princess. But when the Kaiser denies her last hope of rescue, she vows revenge. Forced to make impossible choices and unable to trust even those who are on her side, Theo will have to decide how far she's willing to go to save her people and how much of herself she's willing to sacrifice to become queen. So it says, this is the first in a nail-biting fantasy trilogy full of daring, intrigue and vengeance. And honestly, if you're into your fantasy, if you like your trilogies, series and stuff, hugely recommend this. It's so good. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm loving it. So yeah, really, really good. Okie dokie. So the next book I want to show you, so this one I also picked up from the library. I actually only got it today. This is Gleanings, Stories from the Ark of a Scythe. So it's by Neil Shusterman. I absolutely love the Scythe series. I thought it was fantastic. It's really dark and different and just so unusual. I'd not read anything like it before, and I really love that series. And I thought it was over. Like, you know, they'd done the last book, that was that. But apparently no, they've brought out this little, I think it's like a collection of short like stories from the world of it and different gleanings and stuff. It says at the back here, for years humans lived in a perfect world controlled by scythes. Just imagine the stories that we don't know. It's going to be weird getting back into the whole kind of world of it. I'm hoping it'll all come back to me and, you know, I'll remember stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's from the library. So if I'm not if I'm not vibing, even, if I'm not vibing with it, I can just take it back to the library. But, like, I hope I can get back into it. Because, as I say, I thoroughly enjoyed the Scythe series and everything. So we will see. But, yeah, that is Gleanings by Neil Schusterman. Okay, right, I've got 3 books left. Where will I go next? All right, let's go for a children's book because I am a big kid. So I got this for £2 today in the Works. I absolutely love the Works. Really love that shop. So this is the Nutcracker, the cute Nutcracker. So here's the thing. This is really embarrassing, but like basically I love nutcrackers. I love, you know, Christmas decorations, and I love the Nutcrackers, but I don't know the story of the Nutcracker. And me and Nathan were talking about it yesterday because we were talking about like Christmas decorations and things, and I said, oh, I love nutcrackers, but I don't know the story of the Nutcracker. And he was like, you don't know the story? And I was like, no, he does, I don't. So when I saw this for £2, I was like, I'm going to get it. And I know it's the kiddie version with all the drawings and stuff, but I don't care. It looks super cute as well, by the way. Look at this artwork. So yeah, it's just a way of me kind of getting the story, and yeah, just embracing the cuteness. So yeah, that is the Nutcracker. I don't want to look for it too much because it will give me spoilers, but yeah, it just sounds really sweet. When Marie is given a special Nutcracker doll for Christmas, an exciting adventure begins with a wicked mouse king, a handsome prince, the sugar plum fairy, snow and dancing. The Nutcracker is one of the most magical tales of all time. So yeah, this is going to be so much fun. Cute fun. Okay, so 2 books left. This one and this one. Very different. As I said at the beginning of the video, very different books. Let's go with this one first. This is supposed to be really, really creepy. Now this I really, really wanted to get for Halloween because this would have been perfect for the spooky season. But to be fair, I read horror all year round. Like, I'm not one of those people who only read like spooky stories in October. I read them all year round, right? But yeah, it's 11 Twisted Tales of the Macabre, a sliver of darkness by C.J. Tudor. The Chalk Man was one of my favourite books. I love that book. It was so good. And I've read a few other books by her as well. And this one, as I say, is like a collection of short stories. I'm a bit like unsure really because I don't know, I don't always do well with like short stories. I know I've already shown a short story book here, and now I've got another one, and now I'm saying I don't like short stories. But like, it depends on the stories. And I also find with a collection of short stories that some I really love and some I'm like, meh. But maybe everyone's like that. Maybe you don't, you know, you're not supposed to like every single one. I don't know. But I do like the sound of these. They sound really dark and creepy, and you know, as I say, C.J. Tudor is such an amazing author. I've got high hopes for this one. So yeah, all the font's really big actually, which is nice. So yeah, just having a little look at some of the titles of the stories. We've got, what have we got here? End of the Liner, The Block, Runaway Blues, The Completion, The Lion at the Gate, Gloria, I'm Not Ted, Final Course, The Copy Shop, Dust, and Butterfly Island. So yeah, cool. Okay. Twisted Towels. All right, so the last book I want to show you is this one here. This is Fight Back by A.M. Dasu, who's the author who did Boy Everywhere, which I haven't read, but I would like to read at some point in the future. So this book is a middle grade, by the way. I know I said I don't get middle grades that much, but I did say I make exceptions for certain ones. And this one really, like, it stood out to me and it touched me when I read about it. And I was like, I really want to get this book. So I found it at the library. And it just sounds really like nice and Well, let me tell you what it's about. So that is the cover. So you can see people of all different types of people all on the front cover all together, and it's called Fight Back. It says Aaliyah is excited for her first K-pop concert, but it becomes a night to remember for all the wrong reasons when a terrorist targets the venue. In the aftermath of the attack, racial tensions increase in her town and Aaliyah is bullied. But instead of hiding who she is, she decides to speak up and wear a hijab. When her school bans religious symbols, Aaliyah is targeted and feels isolated. But she's not alone. Other young people from different backgrounds also feel discriminated against because of their identities. So can they take a stand together and fight back? So obviously there's parts of the story is going to be quite hard hitting and obviously upsetting at times. But what I liked about it was the fact that there's so many different people from, as I say, yeah, different backgrounds and stuff. And instead of using it against each other, these characters are going to all kind of come together and fight up against hate. And that's what I like, you know, fighting against hate, you know, standing up to it and not, you know, putting up with any horrible stuff. So yeah, I think this is going to be a very interesting book, and I love that cover. I think that cover's really, really cool. So there we go. They are my books in this book haul. Let me know in the comments section down below. Let me take my duct tape glasses off here. Let me know in the comments down below what book you like the look of the most. Have you read any of these? Do you like the look of them? Anything. I love your comments. Like, seriously, please leave me a comment. I love your comments. Don't forget, please give a big thumbs up, like on this video. Please share it out on your community tab, social media. Please subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing and awesome and wonderful. And don't forget, I do have another channel here on YouTube. It's called Minx Laura 123 ASMR. Basically on that channel I do videos to help people with anxiety, insomnia, kind of sleep related videos, relaxation, that kind of thing. So yeah, check out my other channel. The link is down below. Also the link down below to all my social media. So come and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Goodreads. If you're a bookworm like me, come and follow me on Goodreads. What else? Oh, and I have a throne wish list if you care to spoil me and treat me. I do have a throne wish list. I've added some new stuff on there. I've got some like Christmassy advent calendar things. I've got some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. So, you know, oh, and some books as well. I've got some books on there. But yeah, please, you know, leave me a comment and let me know what you're reading and if you're enjoying it or not. And also, as I say, if there's any new books coming out that you're excited about, that kind of thing. Okie dokie. Thank you for watching. Happy reading. Peace out. See you later. Bye.